Gentlemen, welcome to the Week 3 presser for 10 Men and a Beaver. Week 3 matchups were pretty interesting, but there's been a flurry of trade activity here at the beginning of Week 4, so we're going to try to cover both of those here tonight. So this may go a little bit past the allotted 5 minutes that we have for these press conferences. Hey, Tyler, hey, Tyler, stay with us. Come on, boy, pay attention, come on, boy. First, let's have a quick look at the standings. The Butt Fumblers and Poop Tooth hold the top spot in both of the divisions as the only remaining undefeated teams left. Butt Fumbling, Poop Tooth. Kind of makes you wonder how BL got the poop on the tooth, if you know what I mean. Alright, in the first matchup of the week, Brad took the Big Wang Award again for the second time in 3 weeks as he took down Ray. For our first guest this evening, we bring in the coach of the Turd Fergusons. His friends call him Turd, but you may call him Mr. Ferguson. Coach Call, how are you doing tonight?
Good. Thanks for having me.
This is the second...
Before we get started, I want to say what a nice job you're doing on these press conferences.
You know what? That really means...
That was an excellent idea.
That really means a lot coming from Mr. Turd Ferguson himself.
Yeah, keep up the good work.
Oh, thank you. Now, this is the second time out of 3 weeks that you got the Big Wang Award winning. Your team is averaging 170 points per game, which I think would be a record for the league if you should keep it up. So how do you think your team is shaping into form this year?
I think they're doing just fine. Injuries are plaguing my guys right now, but hopefully I can get some guys to step up and fill a void.
Yeah? All right. Well, I wanted to get your thoughts because we had a couple of big trades happen this week. The first one, the biggest blockbuster of them all, was Tyler sent Tom Brady and Adrian Peterson over to Markey for Trent Richardson, Alex Smith, and Markey's first-round draft pick in this upcoming draft. What's your take on this trade?
Well, at first I thought, fuck you, Tyler, because I do play Mark this week and his team improved a lot. But overall, I think it was a pretty fair trade for both teams, and I like the way that this league is heading with, I think this trade sets precedent to other trades in the future.
Yeah, I'm sure it will and continue to spark up some more trade interest. Now, the last thing I want to ask you is, who do you got to win the Butchie this year? Who's your horse?
Well, before this week, I was going to pick my team. But after these trades, I would say that Mark and PL, with their improving their teams as they did, I would say that they're going to compete for the division title. But I would have to say the Butchie's probably going to go back to Tyler. My reasoning for that is after I win it, I will trade it back to Tyler for Allison for the year.
Whoa!
And it looks like I only have a minute left on my weekly phone plan, so I'm going to have to let you guys go. So peace out.
All right, well, Coach Call, I appreciate you coming on here tonight. And here's Coach Call just hung up on the show. No longer a friend of the presser in 10 Men and a Beaver. This is really an upsetting event. Now, to save time, running through the recap of last week, we're just going to roll the scores up and listen to some horrifically bad music.
Turd beat the Jacksons 157 to 101. Ha 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 ha, David Wilson. Ha 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 ha, David Wilson. Rain, it never gets old. Eli had 5 points. So shitty. Silver lining. And he's never gonna start anymore. But fumblers over Selvix. Jordan Cameron had 30 points. Brandon Pettigrew, he had 0. Brandon Pettigrew had 0. Brandon Pettigrew had 0. Brandon Pettigrew had fucking 0. Fuck me. It seems that Tyler's run as champion is through. He traded Brady, AP, and Arian Foster too. It's something unpredictable he throws away this year. I hope that Butchie bites him in the ear. Poopy Molar over Lacey under Ross. 127 to 117, 0-3, 0-3 Ryan. But hey, you got 15 points from your kicker, and that's not bad.
Alright, since there was a flurry of trade activity here at the beginning of week 4, we thought we'd bring in our first guest analyst. You know him as the disgraced owner of the Action Jacksons, Mr. Ray Lauersdorf. Coach Ray, I'm interested to hear your take on some of the trades this week. The first trade was a trade between Dusty and BL, where Dusty traded a second-round pick and Brandon Pettigrew to BL for Jared Cook, both one-year deals. What's your take on this deal?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me on, and I'll offer up my analysis to anybody. Second of all, who the fuck is Jared Cook? Are you just making up names? Does he even exist?
He's won several awards.
I got nothing.
On to the second trade then. Second trade was more of a bigger blockbuster. The aforementioned trade between Markey and Tyler. Markey sends over Trent Richardson, Alex Smith, the quarterback, and his first round pick. And in return, he gets Tom Brady and Adrian Peterson. Clearly one of those trades where Markey's looking to win this year and Tyler is looking to build for the future. What's your take?
I think it was a mutually beneficial trade. Obviously, Markey's trying to go for it this year, win for this year, and Tyler recoups some of the salary that he offered the three-headed monster when he drafted them in the first year of the Dynasty League. So I think it's going to work out pretty well for both of them. I thought it was smart on both parts.
Okay. And the third trade, which also happened on the same day, involves a player that was pivotal in Tyler winning the Butchie Bowl the first year, Arian Foster. This time, though, Tyler unloads Arian Foster to BL for another first-round pick. Now, what kind of impact do you see from this trade?
Oh, that could go either way, I think. Which Arian Foster are you going to get? Arian Foster from 2 years ago, or Arian Foster who's starting to wear down a little bit?
That's a very, very good point there, because 2 years ago, Arian Foster was a better player. But now he's starting to wear down a little bit, and he's not as good of a player.
Do I even need to be here?
Well, there you have it, folks. That'll do it for the Week 4 presser for 10 Men and a Beaver. Worst of luck to you. I'm out.